This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing. No, it wouldn't be nothing without a woman.
That's right.
You see, man made the car to take us over the road. And man made the train to carry the heavy load. And man made the electric light to take us out of the dark.
Trying to make as best channel I can with my limited intellectual capacity. Yeah, I might suck, but I try. At least I'm trying. Man, give me that. Yeah, I'll get paid for this shit. I'll get paid for this.
Thinks about a little bitty baby girl and a baby boy. Man makes them happy. Man,
Glad I got the purple light going again. I like the purple light.
and after man makes everything
Yeah.
can.
Those are the shades. Oh, it looks differently with the shades on. I like it better. The shades on, but I can't do that for you. Get some blue shades, makes everything look better. Makes you more goth. Very, very zoned out, trying to relax. Think and relax at the same time. My brain was spinning earlier. That's how my brain operates. I usually can buffer it because I think too much. Spent too much time alone thinker-eating. I'm not bragging. It's just what I had the time. That's my inclination to do for my life is to manufacture a worldview. It's pretty good. It's pretty objective, pretty balanced. I managed to knit all kinds of things together. Bill, I'm not high. I'm a bunch of coffee. Don't do drugs, man. Sorry. I just look like it. I'm recreating an environment here. It's kind of... I don't have to get high to be weird. It's just... it's natural encouraging. Too much coffee and cigarettes. And I did karaoke earlier, which I didn't get a chance to... Well, it didn't record, so... Weird how people just totally respond that anything's a little strange. It's got to be drugs. A lot of people do this without drugs. It's called imagination, Bill. But you're probably a good guy, Bill, so I probably like you. I'm not trolling you at all. I'm just giving you an explanation.
Injured in a car accident? What if you qualify for a huge check?
If I were high, I just been around talking about pot all day. I am so sick of people talking about pot all day, asking me if I smoke pot, blah, blah, blah. Pot is so fucking boring now. Stop talking about pot. It's legal all over the place. Get over it. Just get high. Pipe down about it. Quit talking about dabs. You don't have drunks going on about the quantity of alcohol. People do that, and I used to do that in secret with my friends, but it's still a vice. It's a pastime, yeah. Thank you, Bill. You got it. Big Daddy, we never have a subject here. We play music and we just talk. It's usually pretty active here, but hey, Big Daddy, if you like music and talk, you're in the right place, and you're among friends if you're cool. It's all about coolness here. I tried having a subject, but people just started going off in tangents, and I like that better because it means people are thinking. I like people to think. think for the pure joy of thinking and exploring and stuff like that. Out of bounds in normal society. It's probably not the safest thing to do in the world because you realize half of what you think is wrong. I discover my errors all the time, but I like doing that. It's my hobby. Realizing how stupid I really am. I always study something, scaring people off. Just I'll blather all I want to. It's my channel, I can blather. I'm harmless. I'm purple, mostly. Kind of purple. Wonder where my mods are at. Oh well, they're probably sick of me because I live streamed like crazy today. I'm wearing people out. I'm starting to think that I was a star, which I'm not. I have a puny channel, feeling puny, but active. And no trolls. I thought Bill was a troll. Bill is absolutely not a troll. Bill's a good guy. I like Bill. Big Daddy's probably okay. Big Daddy, you're on it. It's fun to start correcting stuff again just for fun. It's not going to get you anywhere, Daddy. It'll never get you anywhere. But that probably it's driven me crazy. So maybe it's not a good thing to do. Yeah, it's that, and it ruins relationships. Like it dissolves them. You're a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, it's the world that made me a pain in the ass. Huh. Yeah. You don't need drugs to be like me. Well, actually, you do. You need psych meds so I don't peel myself off the ceiling periodically. So I guess I'm on drugs. I'm on drugs. But my doctor, Doctor Drugs, a very good doctor, and I manage my own case fiendishly. It doesn't make me hypo-ecocentric. It just means me to be. I can pretend I'm normal. This is kind of fun blathering when nobody shows up. It's kind of cool. I like it. This is how I used to blather with my smart friends. I don't have any. I have a few physical friends, but you got it, Beard. You inspire me. Like I'm playing the Residents. I'm always in the mood for the Residents. I overdosed with them back in '78. That's all I would listen to for 2 weeks. I had to stop. I had to swear off the Residents for a couple months because only the Residents made sense. That's bad when you're 18. Still one of the greatest bands in the world. I always pair Residents with Devo. Nah, I'm too young. I would have gladly have been. Oh, yeah. There's a real ethos with the Residents. If you study them and they know their music, up and down. They've inspired smart people, Beard. Really, that's stupid people are immune to the Residents. It's kind of a litmus test. Can you listen to this and like this? Well, we're never going to go camping, are we? And trying to turn women onto music is, yes, into our kind of geeky stuff. Boy, it turns you into this rock and roll snob and everything else snob. And whew. Hey, Bailey, how you doing? You gotta behave yourself, Bailey. Please. It's a happy place to be. It really is. residents. That's a great video idea. Trout fishing with the residents. I mean, you wouldn't go camping with G.G. Allen, but you would go camping with the residents. Well, if you camped with G.G. Allen, you'd end up offing him. You'd have to. This must end. I'm going to end this. Big Daddy, they're a counterculture. Just look up the band and look up the album Duck Stab. And if you like it, you'll love them. It's the most avant-garde band in history. They've been around forever. Cult following, to say the least. And I've been a big fan since 77. That's when I really got into them. And I've been a big fan ever since. Well, thank you, Bailey. Constantinople is one of my favorite songs, and Bach is Dead. I think Bach is Dead is the best one. I sing it to myself, and I've seen Constantinople with myself in the shower, which says a lot about me. What are you singing? Walking women wanna watch these, etc. I'm karaoke'd out. I turned my mind into gel. But I may do it again. People like my horrible karaoke. Hey, Big Daddy, you're cool. Have at it. Hope you really enjoy it, man. Really, because when you get hooked on them, you get hooked on them. And they really annoy stupid people. That's a great thing. Weaponized music. There's a lot to it. Just don't be mean enough to play Viva La the Elvis Hawaii album, and then follow that with Metal Machine music, which nobody can listen to Metal Machine music. That's the pinnacle of, oh, I can't hear this. I can't listen to this. Or the Shags. Don't listen to the Shags. Don't. They made a lot of my friends angry, eventually angry if I posted one of their songs. If you do that again, I will never be your friend. I think the song makes that band go away. Yeah, the Shags, that's the worst album in history. You ever heard of a kettle jelly metal? No. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. I used to be a fiend for finding awful music, but then I found the point that it was ruining me as a human being. It was warping my aesthetics. And aesthetics are pretty much all I got, so we don't want that to happen, now do we? Well, I don't. So where's that troll who accused me of ruining him? I got accused of ruining somebody online on YouTube. I'm not unhappy about that, so I'm curious how I did it. Oh, no, here oh. I may check that out, but I won't tell anybody. It's not coming on this channel, let's put it that way. Unless I don't want to torture you guys. I've come close to it. Stuff I like that people can't stand. Speaking of psychic TV. Yeah. And Psychic TV was a cult. It was indeed a cult. And I knew some cultists. They were pompous knots. Oh well, I was just I couldn't be in their orbit. I wasn't cool enough. I was a gutter punk of sorts before gutter punks were really a thing. Oh, jeez. Oh, beard. So it's one of those that one of those bands you should wish never happened. Why are you doing this? Music that can be euthanized. Of course, I feel that way that that Frampton Comes Alive, that album to be euthanized, because I had to listen when it came out. Every party I went to, and I went to a lot of parties, they'd play that. The entire long, boring album, I would just beg to play anything else, something interesting, something better, anything better. Like, look, you have all these albums. Wow, some early Beatles would be nice. You have these albums that you never play, and you just take a bunch of Quaaludes and drink weird wine and listen to Frampton over and over again. I don't like hippies. I don't like hippies. They did this to me. I have every right to not like Frampton. No, just it. And people still think it's the greatest album ever made. No, it's not. That weird voice box thing. Somebody else invented that too. I don't remember who it was. It was annoying. Yeah, enough bitterness. Bitterness. And this is how I am after a guzzle of coffee all day. I would listen to that, Beard, because it would ruin it nicely. The Residents did a Beatles album. Here's Constantinople. God, that's a good song. You weren't raised well and get rid of you. I screwed up. I screwed up. Gotta get rid of you. I'm just not on the job. Where the heck is Wander? I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Yeah, Cody, how you doing? Good comment, Cody. I like that. It says everything. It says nothing simultaneously. Kudos. Good. I like the name. I'm predisposed to like the name Cody because of Jack Kerouac. Good joke on my end. Yeah, well, I got rid of him. Our own little cancel culture. Oh, cancel scumbags. Profound and deep. Yeah. It's like the question, why not? There's only one. The question, why? There's only one response. Why not? There's so much philosophy wired into that. Oh, got him. I am a crackpot philosopher today. What have I done to myself? Ooh, I can spout crackpot philosophy forever. Adds up to nothing. Hey, Gracie, how you doing, my dear? Yeah, we're listening to really weird avant-garde music stuff. Stuff Beard and I love. It's calming down. It was a busy live streaming day. I'm kind of good. That's the way it should be, email. Randyland? I'm not sure what that is. Randyland? I like the sound of that. The Residents, the only band in history to release 5 albums on the same day. Hey, class, how you doing? You got that alphabet nailed halfway. Shit. It's pretty uncommon these days. Yeah. Oh, okay. Or it was. Boy, the Residents left a legacy. Yeah, they never dropped the fourth wall at all. They never dropped it. They were contained. We will not have a hit everywhere. Hello, Darnell. You know I love you. Darnell rocks. That's a very low key stream. Oh, good. Send her my hello. I like that. I looked for Residents Karaoke and it turns out there. Yeah, I finally fired up the purple light again because this was my trademark for a long time and I can't find my red light. So, yeah. People find this music. Some people find this music evil. It's not the least bit evil. Thought provoking, aesthetically engaging. Yeah, I'll go there. I'm using big words, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to sound smart because I'm not smart. I just don't want to. The Residents inspired a whole bunch. Inspired me. Absolutely. It just. I wish younger people would tap into the Residents and learn what the avant-garde is capable of doing. And just people are so afraid of the unknown now. It's just horrible. Oh yeah, they probably knew each other, and I have every confidence they knew each other. Fragrance, how you doing? What's going on? I see you. Yay, Fragrance is here. I'm just. I gotta play more less. I really do. I like him. I haven't heard enough. Yeah, that's my bad. I'm doing pretty good. I live streamed too much today, so I'm coming down from live streaming by live streaming. It's a thing. Yeah. Les is brilliant. And he inspired a lot of people. So kudos. I absolutely do have to listen. I'll have to do a live stream of Les Claypool. That's the only way I'm. How's your family doing? Nobody's getting a fist fight, I hope. Oh, cool, Beard. Oh, I don't care about politics. Say it all, Fragrance. I'm into alternate craziness right now. I can't handle it anymore, Fragrance. The world has never liked me much, so I'm not gonna participate. Oh, Fragrance, it's all here being fine. Fragrance, right. Oh, it's a fragrance I know you have class, so don't worry. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, people are showing up. Cool. Yeah, like my family and fighting was horrible. Like that, yeah, just I lived in the climate of stress and just loudness. Ugh. I thought that's the way people were supposed to live, and it turns out it wasn't. Not everybody lived that way. So, hence, I don't talk to my mother again at all anymore. So I just had enough of it. I'm going on about that. I have no filters today, man. Not that I much have them, but Johnny Cash. I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan. Bob's all right, but there were better reggae bands. There were some early reggae bands that were a lot better. Bob was good, but the Jamaicans consider him the middle MOR of lighting. Thank you, just lighting. Now more purple, but just lighting. I like it. Some people like my lighting, some people don't, but you know, it's my lighting and I change it up. I have a new phone and the lighting is just really different than before, so I'm still finding get this man off of here. Ugh, as a politician, can't have him here. Thank you. Okay, that's kind of nice. That's a cool handle. I like that. It bespeaks of originality, which we need more of that. Ow, giant branch of my rolling tobacco. Cheap ass stuff. Ooh, I don't want to see ass anymore. I did my filters back. Mental illness is just not the greatest thing in the world, but you learn to adapt to it. Keep those filters going, but sometimes they desert you. No amount of medication can squelch it. Ow, sorry. I want to pay attention to text chat. Yeah, fragrance, I like it too. It's kind of. We all need little gimmicks, don't we? That's what fashion is, gimmicks. Oh yeah. I just wanted to be just as normal. Oh man, where's my? Well, that's a stupid question. Well, my Wi-Fi is cutting out because it's not my Wi-Fi. It should be working. What's going on here? It's supposed to be working. I'm gonna do this way. Whatever. Oh, aviators are really cool. Those were the official sunglasses of World War II because aviators wore them. And non-aviators would do anything to get a pair. MacArthur wore them, and he was an aviator. He wasn't much of a general either. These were inspired by John Lennon, who was inspired, and Ozzy Osbourne started them. But the reason that they were round lenses is in England back in the 50s, the welfare system only gave out round glasses to kids because they're cheap. I've done the yeah. Oh, cool. That's better than a fish. Fish are cool too. Turn those back, hey. Darnell is very important to this channel. Very important. Don't mess with Darnell. Nobody would mess with Darnell because he's cool. Everything Johnny Cash ever did was gold. I've loved Johnny Cash since I was 6, and that would be 1966. So I'm really old. Oh yeah, that's celebrity deaths hardly ever matter to me, but Johnny Cash did. Ray Charles about the same time did. Skedaddle. I love the word skedaddle. Skedaddle. My favorite food right now, if it would be a can of menudo, which I don't have, which I shut about myself later because it changes, but I'm a Mexican food fan. And then American food. That's really about it. I'm kind of a monk when it comes to food. I eat to stay alive, and that's really about it. What's that? What? I missed something. Menudo. It's a Mexican tripe soup. It's with hominy. It's delicious. It's very Mexican. Yeah, it is. Am I okay, Spunky? I'm perfectly fine. A little tired. Fine. Yeah. Traditionally, it's served on Sundays, Fragrance, and New Year's. Absolutely, New Year's, you're going to have menudo. It's great if you're sick or you're hungover. Menudo cures hangovers instantly, and it's magical that way. It's better fresh and homemade, but it's not bad in the can. It's not cheap in the can either. It's very satisfying. Nothing else tastes exactly like menudo. Menudo tastes exactly like menudo. You can't. I don't wear cologne. People keep asking. I've never had a prairie roast oyster, and I want one. Yeah. Old Spice stick of various flavors. If I have worn cologne, and I have some, and I wear Old Spice because I've always liked it. And there's something magic about Old Spice is really good. I told young men like you should eat that use that because it will remind you remind the woman of your grandfather and the trust thing. You smell like my grandfather. Yeah. Old Spice is really cheap, and it's a very good cologne. It doesn't linger too long. It smells clean. Fact, you know. I tell you, it's a fine American traditional cologne. It's good. Yeah. And it's got this lazy sailing ship on it. Yeah, you did, Darnell. And I wasn't, for some reason, the live stream didn't take. It didn't get saved. I don't know why. It was pissing off. Columbo was great, Big Daddy. Sorry, Darnell. I'm really angry because I really wanted to keep that. I'm going to do it again. Fragrance, come on back and join us sometime. You're cool. We like you. You all right. It'll happen again, Darnell, because people are demanding it because they're sadistic and they want to see me destroy what little dignity I have. But it's kind of fun. But it's exhausting. It's very exhausting. And I'm good for a half hour, and that's it. You're welcome, Fragrance. Always very perfectly welcome. Yeah. The people who drop in once in a while, and not very often, they're really wonderful. Though they know they're working around. They make the channel a lot better. Then the regulars, of course, you know, the pillars. Darnell's a pillar, which is a good thing. Don't drink bleach. Don't. Grace, best take care of yourself. Straighten that shit out. Think better of yourself. Become a creator, not a destroyer. Don't destroy yourself. That's dumb. It's really dumb. I've done it for most of my life, and trust me, it got me nowhere. Be better than me, Grace. Be better than me. I'm a broken up old man, and my wisdom. I do have wisdom, but it came kind of. I knew I was doing. I knew my wisdom, but I was rebelling against myself. That's a shitty thing to do. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. Oh, then it was an accident. Well, I don't know how that would happen, but it would suck. That would be a bad accident. Jeez. Yeah. And don't leave bleach laying around. Don't be doing that. That's a bad thing. Bad thing. Don't want to hurt people. Only hurt people who are threatening to hurt weaker people. That's the only rule. Then you're allowed to do that. You can tear them up. Protecting other people. Not even necessarily yourself, but protecting other people. And there's got to be no other solution but bad nastiness. You thought it was soda? Your first beer. I don't remember my first beer. It's probably 12. I seriously started drinking when I was 14. Smoking pot when I was 12. Oddly enough, my older brothers kept me away from other drugs. Drink. I kept quitting pot because it was really clouding my brain, but the beer was just delightful. The hangover wasn't as long as pot. I knew it. I just trying to learn something. And pot is very bad for people under 21 because it impedes brain development. It makes you a stupider kid. So if anybody's feeding pot to younger people, they're doing a bad thing. I think that's violence. That's what I say. And I've done my research. I know what I'm talking about. And I was a giant drug fiend and drunk, so that's why I warn other people: don't be like me. Don't ever be like me. I don't know how I lived all this through this nonsense. Maybe I'm here to warn people to not be me. That would make a nice T-shirt. Don't be me. God, that's brilliant. I'm thinking about doing some carpeting, marketing of buttons and stuff, merch. Which will never happen because I'm too lazy and it'll never happen. And I don't believe in money unless I have to have money for stuff, which is sad. I'm always happy if I go through a couple of days with not having to spend any money. Oh, I remember when my older brother was probably about 12 years old. We're going on a road trip, and he looked into the camper, and there was a container of orange juice, and he glugged it. It was half vodka. My parents were drunks. Everybody thought it was funny. Oh, yeah, you're drinking and driving. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. 5 kids in the camper. You're going to kill us all. Oh, great. if there's such a good, such as a thing as a good drunk driver, my dad must have been. He was a truck driver for years, so he finally got a DUI, and that cooled him down. Which happened. I got copped for drunk in public, and he had to get me out of jail or try to, blah, blah, blah. I came home, and he gave me this next lecture, always drink at home, blah, blah, blah. 3 days later, he gets a DUI, and he comes into the house, and I'm beaming. He said, don't even talk about it. Don't talk about it. All I have to do is smile. Darnell, I think there are some flaws in that, really. Yeah. And common sense really defies that. You shouldn't introduce anything psychoactive into a pregnant kid or a pregnant woman or a kid. It's absolutely a bad idea. It can be avoided. It is not a necessary thing. So just avoid it. Research that's called science, and science changes. Yeah, that's what history does, and that's what science does. Research is research. You're searching. It does change. That's progress. And then a dash of common sense. Yeah, she's pregnant. She shouldn't be doing drugs because eat good food, drink water, stuff like that. Don't do psychoactive drugs because if it's harmless, at least, well, you don't have to do it anyway. I don't want really stone parents around kids anyway, because pot makes you kind of stupid. And it does. It always impedes intellectual achievement. There's no way around it. You're getting stoned. You're just shutting your brain down for a while for a little break. So that's nothing wrong with that. But don't think of it as anything else, because that's what it is. Yeah, Big Daddy. I'm not a drug advocate because I used to be one. I know my drugs because I lived them. I was drugs. And I did it with pure calculation and malice of forethought. So it's like, yeah, that's what it does. And the whole pot culture is getting very dangerous. It's becoming beneficial. In very few circumstances is pot healthy. It doesn't have that many clinical applications. People are just looking for excuses to get stoned. If you like to pretend that you'll never get old. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to go into any monologue of what people do that their bodies when they're pregnant, because I'm not going. It's not my gig. I'll keep my opinions on that on the really down low. That's in a file for my own consumption. I get to do that too. Yes, I get to do that. I don't want to. But I'm a crackpot, so don't listen. I am a total crackpot. I'll give you the disclaimer. Oh, Darnell, thank you. You're not the type to do that, Darnell. You're a loving, decent person. We know that about you. I know you love your kid. I know that. Very, very proud of the kid, which I like. Yeah. Darnell, I'm sorry that happened. I've been dosed before. That's a funny joke. Funny joke. Some jerk gave me it was a Sprite bottle with a bunch of vodka in it, and of course I took it. Like, hey, drink this later. Yeah, and I was reading poetry on the street and drank it because I needed a drink, and then I was lit. Or what difference does that make? I don't give a shit about the color things. That's part of the dunce nation. Don't think beyond that. Take a little path into a higher frame. Oh, I know, Darnell. I know you. It threw me for a second, but I know you wouldn't. I know that much about you. So, yeah. But more, we have a lot of topics around here, just not that one. No politics. Get that out of there. We don't want racism. If you want to be a racist, go ahead. Just don't do it here.
Mom, it's
You know,
school
there are
supplies.
other places to do that. But you talk about other stuff.
School supplies, like 25-cent crayons and 50-cent
Just
markers. Even a cute
race and
backpack for
politics,
only
and
$5.
for even gender. Please don't.
When it
It's
comes to low
boring.
prices, Target has
Smart
your
people
back.
have transcended that, or are in the process of transcending that, so we can have proper communication that actually is constructive, healthy, fun. Fun. Thinking can be fun. Use your brain. It can be fun. But what do you? But I'm gonna just keep reminding people I'm a crackpot. Yeah, Darnell, it really wouldn't destroy anything as much as the old propaganda said. I wouldn't worry about it that much. There are far worse drugs in the world than that. Oh man, I wouldn't suggest taking it unless you're really in the mood for such, and certainly not when you're pregnant or having kids around. If you're gonna take a vacation, take a vacation well aware that you're not going to hurt anybody, but you're not going to feel good about yourself afterwards either. You Parenting is a full time job, and you're allowed to we're allowed to take a little vacation, a little sitter and stuff. And the time is on your side. Albert, I used to take it along a lot, but I'm a little different. I'm very autistic, and I just felt normal. Oh yeah, but Albert, yeah. Well, most people that's the truth for most people. I got freaked out if I was on acid around other people because they just annoyed me, and they were just so emotionally. I never got the emotions. I got the clarity and the beauty of it. All I want to do is look at cool things and be look how pretty this is. I want to see the world to be pretty for a while. I don't want people to go on about their puberty and stuff. Oh God, no. Or have a bum trip. Yeah, acid is never. Well, I'm not going to condone this. I'm getting on the verge of condoning it. I certainly don't. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Yeah. It can go. It'll ruin your buzz many times, many experience. Yeah, it's kind of a mature. If I was around people, I could just walk off and do something else. Well, don't know. I never end up naked. Well, there are some occasions, but those are private naughtiness. That was kind of iffy, though. Eh, I've had that too, Darnell. But yeah, eh, yeah. Don't be the chief babysitter. Have an escape thing. Well, Darnell, I'm not gonna say anything because it'd be pervy and it'd just be a joke anyway, Darnell. So, but I'm just not gonna. I try to be a gentleman, and yeah. You know how harmless I am, but I'm also like an inner 9-year old, so I'm gonna make jokes. So I'm not gonna do it. I don't know what that is, Anthony. I don't like the sound of that. This is one of the new trendy things I don't give a crap about. It's just, yeah. Darnell, you and I have a lot in common, along with several people on here. We all have some. Yeah, Big Daddy, they're not for everybody, but now you know they exist. Again, not for everybody. Well, I gotta understand you gotta use real words and not initials and stuff. I'm really crazy about that. Oh, Because I'm old and I don't want to be modern. I have no desire. Oh, jeez. I don't believe in it. Sex is bad. Don't touch yourself. And don't breed. You seem a little dumb. Hey, look, I got rid of you. Just that easy. Deftly. With precision. God, these kids. They need better, more creative fixations. Just have fun with nonsense. Be a Dadaist. Learn to be a Dadaist. Or don't. It gets a slippery slope right there. Worked for me, but then again, I'm a demented crackpot. Don't be like me. Don't be me. God, I need a cigarette. Don't be like me. Don't smoke. But I'm gonna smoke anyway, cause yeah. Oh darnell, I punched walls, doors, and my mom made me learn to fix them and patch them because she's the daughter of a plasterer. So it was just too much effort. But I got really good at it. She taught me how to spackle, how to mend holes. I punched a firewall thinking he didn't know it was a firewall and punched it hard. That cured me. It hurt. I could just feel my entire body shatter. I decided after that, yeah. That kind of letting off steam doesn't work, by the way. Just calm down. This whole steam thing, steam can go away pretty easily if you let it. But you have to learn a little how to do that. I learned that in therapy to not be a maniac and hurt people. Yeah, when the police show up, it's a bummer. Yeah, newspaper and cardboard, yeah. Plaster is cool stuff. Drywall is really easy to bend. Very easy. Getting people their deposits back. I've done that many times. Many times. Okay, time to... Yeah. It's got to make sure that the walls are already due to be painted, but it's okay if it... Yeah. It's just yeah. I just don't go into rages anymore unless it's... I do for a minute, then it's... Oh, wait a minute, what the hell did I do? Yeah, stupid thing. Ugh. Talking to devices and babbling. And should be keeping my stupid philosophy to myself because it just doesn't matter. Because I should be a Taoist and realize it just doesn't matter. Do what you need to do. Concentrate on that, on your world. Always try to do the right thing. Don't look for other things. I'm old. I should be a Taoist. Making paint is... It's possible. It's hard to match it though. Ooh. They have computers doing that for now, but it doesn't work that well. Oh, jeez. Color matching. Always buy, if you're painting a house, get an extra 5 gallons to make sure you'll get the right batch, because you're going to use that stuff later. Yeah. Like these talking devices. Yeah. Your dad is a computer. Cool. What brand of computer? I'm thinking IBM. You strike me as an IBM man. Univac. Does anybody know what Univac was? If not, you should. Big pan is critical. That's why you get that extra 5 gallons. You're always going to need more paint than you think you're going to need. always. Yeah, cost some extra money, but I did a little painting back in my day. I was never a good painter, but I could paint. I did some side work and stuff. Kind of liked exterior. And I like painting bathrooms. Painting. For some reason, painting bathrooms is great. Oh yeah, it's usually easy to clean up because there's no rug there.
Love comes out of friction. Purity is interesting, but so is superstition.
Yeah, is there? I'm missing. Oh, well, Ace, we all know that. Where is the skilled fraud at? Fake skilled. He needs to pop up. I want to troll that bitch back into the Stone Age. Thinks he's a good troll. Oh, I want to see some trolling. Oh. Hey, so I thought you didn't have any friends. What's going on here? You're lying. Yeah, Albert, good one. Yeah, he's around. Insidious creep. The war is on. Nope. Somebody knows a whole lot about me. Knows the lore. I think anybody, lore I forgot. Holy shit. Doesn't scare me. It's a challenge. So nobody's allowed to. Only Wander is allowed to time him out. That's it.
New Ziploc, designed to help snacks stay fresh on the go. The only bag with the easy guide seal.
Finally, some worthwhile. Jeez. YouTube's being really stupid. Still being Weezered. Yeah, I thought it was you. But it's not. I can tell. There are a lot of culprits out there. Not that many, just a few, but wow, what did I just do? When was it? Turn this down. Yep. But it's a good troll. No, Lewis doesn't have the chops. He hasn't been back today, but I feel him lurking. I feel his presence. He's spying on me. Weird things I say are going to be used against me because he's that good. He's a sniper troll, but he's only box. Yeah, we got that around here, Albert. Wander's the queen of the penalty boxes. Lurkers. I like lurkers. I encourage lurking. It's great. That's part of the trolling art form. Yeah. I can handle any troll in the world, but I'm one of the exceptions. My brain is a bunker. You don't know who it is, Ace.
Like the ether are the essence of the cleansing upper atmosphere. A rabid loving and without a doubt, they see
Yep.
about the streets and other creatures left alone.
If I knew, I wouldn't tell anyway. I wouldn't tell. We'll leave it at that. It's still a freaking troll, and it's a battle. It's a war. I've been wanting a war on this channel for the inception. I wanted a completely weaponized troll. Yeah. got to be somebody who knows my channel from the beginning and is reminded of the lore. Troll slaughter. Yeah. There are good trolls in this world, skilled ones, and Bean Wizard is one of those. It's professional. It's a smart person, a professional with the mind of a sniper. So, got to be really smart and unpleasant. I like that connection combination.
Like they always knew they'd meet somewhere walking up and down that road. I knew I must have been here.
Nope. No need, Ace. No, Ace. Kind of taken care of. But yeah. I don't want to ruin a war. Jeez. It's a status symbol, Ace. That means you're a micro celebrity. Yep. We're being, yep. Somebody pretending to be me. That's a patent waste of time, but it's intriguing. Makes me feel better about myself. There will be a battle. There will be an epic clash. I don't know. He could win, I could win, or we could both be just destroyed. We just might just implode and die. But that'd be worth the way I want to go anyway. Implode and die on YouTube. Came to this. He lived how he died how he lived. And I'm a giant troll. I am a gaslighter from way back. I try to mend my ways, but man, it's the gauntlet is laid down. I can't help it. It's on. Though I mean to trolls every day because it's part of what I do. So what can I say? Say very mean things to trolls, but you know, talk about dirty words and stuff like with me, and if you misspell a bunch of stuff, not the creative way you do, because I love that, but other people who just are illiterate, they shouldn't be trolling. They're probably way too young to be trolling. But I know who the guy is who said I destroyed him. I know exactly who it is, and I know how it happened. And we did this. Baptist and I did destroy somebody. Destroyed them on YouTube. Destroyed. Investigations, you know. Possible arrest. I'm not kidding. It's come to this, and I'm glad I was there to help. Funny. Dabbing a malignant troll is absolutely goth. I don't want people messing around with people's identities or lives. It's supposed to be fun here. Yeah. Well, I'm going to sign off because this has been. I should be more exhausted than I am, and I'm going to keep babbling more than I want to. But I love you people. You all take care. Yep, and Ace is a genius, and subscribe to him.